Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. In what month do we vote for president? November. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who vetoes bills? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name your U.S. representative. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy. Vote. Join a political party. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was the first president? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II.